this season. This is their 4th matchup this year, and Townsville have beaten the Caps all 3 times by an average of 28 points, but they met just a few rounds ago. Can the Caps get a big scalp tonight and keep their finals chances alive? They get early possession here, but have turned it over. Here goes Abby Ellis running downhill. Hands it off to Zoe. He's got the hot hand lately for the Fiery. She gets there 9 under.
Because as she just showed you, if you nap on her, she'll put the ball on the floor and go at you.
Soa for 2.
That's just too easy. Play all season long, and we know you can't give that much space to Soa, but she's off to a hot start.
An early 4-0 lead. Munga gets the Caps. Olsen into the starting 5 tonight to replace the injured Courtney Woods. Hopefully that foot injury isn't too serious on the eve of finals. Olsen, an early bucket.
Oh.
Brent Catazano hands it off to Akuzo. Munga pulls up for 2. Nicely done. Tap back into play by Poch, but straight to Ellis. 25 points she had against the Fire last week. Adds to a tally tonight.
Wanting to shoot that mid-range shot when it's wide open. If you make it from there a few times, they have to change their pick-and-roll defense.
Brent Catazano works her way inside. Nice floater in for 2. Olsen swings it across to Froling, hands it to Ellis. Good scoring so far tonight between these two sides. Pretty high, energetic start.
You need to find a body and make sure someone who shoots the ball can't just get the rebound and go straight to the rack.
Great pass from Akuzo to feed Munga, who's been doing the bulk. Fire holding on to a 2-point lead. Olsen gives it off to Froling, and a bucket on her 30th birthday. Shearer for the Caps. Good block by Olsen. Froling then hands it off to Olsen and runs it down the floor. Hands it off to Fowler. That is Townsville at their finest.
A big ticker. She's exciting. She's athletic. She brings energy. She doesn't back down.
That's what it is.
Watch.
Does not back down.
On the little 1-2 with Ellis, who finishes it off. And stretched it out to 8.
That was well done, Jess.
Akuzo working hard. Pour that into the action as well. Now drives away inside off the left, and will head to the line for the bonus. Strong opening quarter.
And sometimes you ask who will step up with the likes of a Woods gone. But the way that Fire have played basketball this season, I don't think it's one person. It will be by committee, because it's anyone's turn to shine, and they have multiple people in double figures.
And like with turnovers, 12 was your max that you were, anything more than that and you weren't happy.
See the young fans enjoying the show. Townsville in the box seat to finish in top spot on the ladder.
Sleeve versus sleeve, here it is. Here's the action I've been waiting for. Alice versus Melbourne.
And Melbourne goes all the way herself. Nicely done from Jade. Melbourne to Akuzo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wonderful to Sissoko.
Beautiful post-to-post action.
Jade Melbourne. Out to Babongi. Oh, knocks it down for an early triple. Huddle at that quarter-time break. Ariana, what do they have to say about their opening quarter?
That's right, as Jade Melbourne makes a fast break layup. Coach was...
Canberra's really got to address the defense at halftime. Nobody's keeping anyone in front of them, and Townsville are just getting into that keyway whenever they want.
Tough finish from Akuzo.
At times their attack on the basket has been good. Decision-making in offense just like that, good. Okay, they're not going too fast where they're...
And it's a burger, not fries. Get
No,
it right.
I know it's a burger, but if you miss one, do you get fries, is all I'm saying.
No, you get a double cheeseburger.
Who goes? Oh,
Here goes Clark. How about that move?
Oh, that was a sweet move.
They've gotten to within a point. Ellis goes to ground. Soa pops it up for two. A settling bucket for the Fire.
So crafty.
Horvat a little fumble, recovers. Another offensive rebound to Horvat, gets the roll.
Not happy with the call.
A bit of disappointment on her face. Townsville by 6. Forster, nice work. In the last half of the second quarter. Fire have the advantage. They want to add to it here. Horvat, lovely feed to Soa, and it drops in.
Yeah. Try and stop her from getting that handoff. She's going to take you back.
Soa, Froling, Fowler, Ellison, Olsen. For the Fire. Shot clock ticking down. Akuso goes herself. Nice work.
Don't let her disrespect you like that. Show her what you can do.
Margin back to 8. Olsen for 3. That's their first triple of the night.
Way too open for her.
Akuso hands it off to Clark. Shot clock down to 2. Clark comes up short. Wins the O board. And gets the finish. We haven't said that many times tonight. Said in a halftime interview, all she wants for her birthday is the win. Ellis with contact. Working on Bran Catazano. Swings it across to Fowler. 1-on-1 against Zatina. Oh, Froling, that was sweet.
We see her back in the court.
Less than 5 to play in the third. Townsville 53, Caps 37. Babongi throws it up on the right and off the glass for 2. Couple of chances to Fowler, no good.
And that's just where sometimes experience comes in. They are a young side, and yes, Paul Goris, that's the ball movement they need, though. That's a great job.
To Olsen against Babongi. Goes for it herself from outside the arc. Well, they've only converted. Kuzo goes to ground. Fire take it away through Froling. Soa into the corner for Forster. Oh, they have lifted Townsville.
Never get a win up there. Did you ever get a win up there, Beck? They weren't around.
Not many that I can remember, Timsy. Not many.
They weren't around when I was playing.
They're in the battle for 4th with the Flyers, but the Flyers have the better percentage at the moment. Bran Catazano for 3. That's going to help their cause. Said you'd be happy with 12, Timsy? It's at 15 at the moment.
No, I'd really be happy with 10.
Okay. Ellison for the glass for 2. Final 30 seconds. Shearer for the Caps. Hands it off to Akuso. Bran Catazano pops it up and in.
But this is a lineup, I've got to say, Beck, I like for Canberra.
And what is it that you like about it?
Well, I like Sissoko being in.
Melbourne, Pochakuzo, Bran Catazano and Sissoko to start the last here for the Caps. Sissoko needed to go in, and it did.
Put your hips in and don't hit the screen. Because as soon as that happens, like we see there, it becomes a switch.
Soa from deep. They have found their range in the second half.
Great Amy replay.
Soa goes to Fowler, off to Froling, and bonus to come.
And she's done a great job on Zatina tonight. She's currently held her to the 8 points.
Melbourne misfires for 3. The rebound to Sissoko, out to Akuso. Back to Melbourne. She pulls the trigger again. And this time it drops in. Pretty important finger.
Pretty important in my case it was.
Oh, Soa.
That was nasty.
But can't get the finish. Akuso with a rebound. Hands it off to Melbourne. Runs it down the floor to Sissoko. It is denied by Fowler.
So playing a game so close to then entering the semi-final series, that's massive and also advantage to both teams.
Melbourne off the window for 2.
And then that put the Moz on them, and down they went to Geelong.
It has been so hard to pick the
I
Timsy.
just wish I'd kept my mouth quiet. But... And now I'm back to where I was a few weeks away and not knowing who the heck's going to win this title, this championship.
Certainly wide open, you feel. Posh, that was a nice move.
Just needs to be really consistent with it, because she can blow by anyone.
Forster goes for it.
She's good. Forster.
She hasn't seen a lot of court time. It's also just getting used to playing with each other.
Clark gets fouled. So the final few seconds. Oh, and on the buzzer, they get denied by Jessie Edwards.